again, everyone, anyone. I am just doing this quick update, this quick live. My name is Christopher Wood. I live near Deserano, Ontario. I am 52 years old and I am a almost 6 year retaliation victim of Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police. 5 years of injuring, torturing, body mutilations, full brain injuring, full skull deforming, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest refusals, extortion, medical blacklisting, file falsification, have an illegal prisoner tracker and put onto me for sex slavery, for illegal tracking. I am an attempted murder victim of police for revenge retaliation for speaking of their human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering out of a place called the Morning Star Mission in Napanee. Ontario provincial police, who are guilty of murder in the first degree and attempted murder. My mother was even a victim. She was killed December 20th, 2020, and two of my dogs. O.p.p chief or commander, before he left Napanee, he had me shot. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler. It was on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. He's guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. Staff Sergeant's years 2019-2021, kidnapping and sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Dave Weiss, Robert Lucas, Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker that was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Hafner, a Huffner. Spencer Mills, 14716, and drug cop Robert King, 7224. Doctors who are criminally negligent, involved in co-committing and covering up crimes with and for O.p.p themselves and everyone else with criminal negligence and intent, including file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, having me medically blacklisted and falsely charged twice to prevent anything legal on them for the crimes they're guilty of. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, she goes by Dr. Margie V and Dr. Tatiana V and Margie V, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. She is also the girlfriend to Stacy Kingston AMHS. She's the one that falsified my medical file in November of 2019 after getting a CAT scan done with criminal negligence and intent to commit and cover up. Ones that are guilty of discrimination with criminal negligence and intent treatment refusals, and more, attempted murder with intent to commit and cover up. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO Covey Duck, and patient relations. Justice of the peace, threats, intimidation, accusations stating I was high on marijuana, and hallucinating being sodomized. To this day, I still have problems from. I don't think so. 3 mental health workers involved and their accomplices who are ex-inmates, fall down, sex offender, registered pedophiles, and who are guilty of criminally stalking, and O.p.p offenders cannot be arrested without $22,000. I have proven and shown the damages done to me. I have proven and shown my full physical identity theft and changes and not being able to do anything about it. So without me, with my medical rights, my legal rights, and my human rights being taken, and me being the end of my bloodline, you are getting away with this, O.p.p, along with your little queer accomplices who you were feeding drugs to, as a matter of fact. They'll probably be making a drug delivery to their boys approximately 2 a.m. This guy right here, his name is Harry Hartwick. He is approximately 85 years old. He is my cousin. He is guilty of torture crimes on me. He is guilty of being involved with my identity theft, and he is guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. He is my cousin, and he is also guilty of very serious crimes on me in Winnipeg, Manitoba as a child. including even stripping me down naked, putting duct tape on my testicles, and making me stand in a corner for 4 hours while he beat the shit out of my mother and my older brother at the time. These are all O.p.p. accomplices. One guy, Bert Hustler, Maggie Falls. The guy in the glasses on the bottom, Blair Hardy Kane. The guy in the black hat on the top is the one known as Bill Wooldridge, the one that's guilty of stalking my mother and thinks that he and I were switched at birth. And he was also calling my mother mom. He's guilty of killing her. First degree with intent to commit December 20th, 2020, once again at 6 p.m. The guy on the bottom, he is guilty of torturing and killing my dog. He's guilty of attempted murder on me, Tyler Lake. Jason Van Alstyne in the top corner, and then him again in the bottom. I have been through serious fucking deforming, serious changes, and because I cannot do anything about what has happened to me, if anything more does happen to me, once again, I live outside of Deserano. My name's Christopher Wood, and I am an attempted murder victim from the police and these low-life accomplices. So anything more happens to me, each and every one of these, including the police name who are involved, need to be arrested and charged. I've been trying for 5 years. I have video going to O.p.p. and try to get arrested and charging on them with no luck. Here's some of the mutilations that's been done to me while being medically blacklisted and called a liar. This little tube in my head I never had previously either. And now I do, and it goes up to the back of my head, and I get piss and shit going through my body now, including my head and my face. Here's a picture of my head completely flattened, and it looks like I have a hand coming up through my head. This is a picture of me, my more true image. I have other videos too that can show and prove what I've been through as well. When people go missing, it is the police, it is criminal doctors, it is their accomplices, the lies, the time buying, the cover-ups, arrest refusals. You've assured this, and you've completely fucking ended the Wood bloodline. You leave no witnesses, do you, O.p.p? Damage is done, time is bought, and I hope you're happy with what you accomplished against me for revenge retaliation, all because I spoke of police crimes. You murdered my mother, you killed my dogs, you tortured me, you mutilated me, you lobotomized me, you lied about me, you kept me from help. You took my medical rights, you took my legal rights, you took my human rights. You completely and totally destroyed my fucking identity. You completely and destroyed a bloodline by doing this to me, you motherfucking terrorist. I hope you're happy knowing that you are above the law and nothing can be done. I've been trying for 5 years to get arresting and charging on cops, all because you have no accountability and you have no laws under you or above you, and you have proven it along with your criminal doctors. How much did they fucking pay you to cover up crimes for everybody, including themselves? You are dirty, rotten, low-life pieces of shit garbage. You're lucky I cannot go to a hospital. You're lucky I do not have $22,000 for arresting and charging. One way or another, though, I am going to bring lawsuits, and if anything more happens to me, Ontario provincial police, along with the ones named and shown, they need to be arrested and charged, but they can't because they're accomplices for O.p.p. So outside cops need to do something because O.p.p cannot and will not touch them. They are fucking owned. And they have proven they do not care about life. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors, they do not care about life. They care about money, and they care about covering up everybody's asses, including their own. And I have proven it. And I am more than willing to fucking go more public with everything. I wonder if they will too. Look what the fuck you done to me, Dale Hartwick. I hope you're happy even though you're dying from cirrhosis, you piece of shit garbage. And the one known as Bill Wooldridge, the one that thinks he and I were switched at birth, I am also blind too in this eye, in my right eye, or that side of my head. You can also see where my skull's been split. You can notice the difference because right now as I'm doing this, I'm getting fucking air pumped through me, and I am getting piss going through my fucking skull and my face on this side. I'm getting fucking piss going through me right now. So I hope you're fucking happy with what you're doing to me. The lies that you've cast against me, the time buying and everything else. Damage is done. And I even have illegal prisoner tracking on me. When people go missing, murdered, it's the police. How people are being framed and trafficked through the police. How O.p.p are committing identity thefts, identity frauds, disability frauds with low-life, fall-down, fucking junkie accomplices. Congratulations, you murdering bastards. Hit the like, share, subscribe. Please hit the share because my life and my bloodline depends on it. Once again, anything more happens to it, I've had to put out videos showing my tattoos just for body identifications because of the fucking changes I have been through. The damage is done, you lowlives. Never speak police crimes. Your parents will be killed, your animals will be killed, and your entire bloodline will be ended, and they will get away with it, especially if you are poor, homeless, elderly, or disabled. There is also another person involved too. His name is Sean McKay. And there is also a Chris Brandt and his brother who happens to be a cop. They are guilty of torture crimes. They are guilty of stalking. They are guilty of being involved with skull splitting me and attempted murder with intent to commit. He is a fucking cop and he used energy weapons on me approximately 2 weeks ago at around 10 minutes after 12 a.m. It happened. I was just coming outside, and next thing you know, they were on the corner, and about 2 seconds later, something was pointed, and I ended up going down. I felt like I was blasted by serious energy, and I went right down. So, be safe, everybody. I'm going to end up dead, and O.p.p and everybody else has gotten away with for 6 fucking years, including my mother's murder.